everyone, I'm Soma Fuad. I'm with you from Kurdistan in. Welcome to Not Be Forgotten podcast. Today, we will talk about the life and the challenges of Mr. Rzgar Taha Osman, a Peshmerga and a photographer. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy the third episode.
يعني من حزك مازن يا فوتو هبو حتى جهشت وی رادي جارك من كلاشينكوف خدا كاميرا هيك مثلا او جارم بحث كده که چون بو سرکرداتی و کامیرا ویدیو ما اینای و جاره من کلاشینکوف خدا هواره کی مگه کامیرا خدا مس کلاشینکوف او بچک بو مگه کلاشینکوف ده هر پیدا که هک خل چالاکیه که دشمنی مستاندیه بس کامیرا بزحمته ایدی من کلاشینکوف خدا کامیرا که من بس دا از وینا بگیرم وینا جی وقتی مدگرتن همی من هول دا نکو پشمرگا براوست و از بو بگیرم وقتی پشمرگای هایش منه هی مثلا یه هجومت که هرشت که یه ریباری در بازد یه چیایت خوره بفرید شد.
Rzgar can say his full name is Rzgar Taha Osman. He was born in the Kani Masi area of Amedi in 1961. He was a child during the Ailu Revolution. He had three brothers. Rzgar recalls how his eldest brothers, who were a Peshmerga, would come home with their weapons on the shoulder and share stories of their battles against the Ba'ath regime. These tales of struggle and loss nurtured a deep love of Kurdishness in him. In 1976, while in the third or fourth grade, Rzgar's village was destroyed with TNT by the Iraqi government. They got relocated to Duhok. By 1979, the situation forced him to leave school. He gathered some friends to form a small group of trusted youngsters, taking action such as publishing PDK messages and putting up posters. They also sent warning letters to Ba'athists and replaced Saddam's pictures in schools with Barzani's and martyr Layla Qasim pictures. Rzgar lost a friend who used to bring pictures of Peshmergas, and they visited his studio to get more. This was his work until he was captured on November 17, 1981. Rzgar, as a young child, recognized the oppression of Arabs who came far away and killed people in his homeland, Matin Mountain. During the Aylul Revolution in 1976, the Iraqi government ruined their villages, forcibly removed them, and bombed their homes, and changed the academic language from Kurdish to Arabic in 1977, led to protest and school absence. The regime's action, including capturing and jailing people and attacking villages, and all of that solidified Rzgar's belief in this justice of their revolution. He got captured in 1981 and tortured until 1982. Rzgar and his friend refused to confess. Released eventually, he joined the revolution on April 5, 1982. The oppression he had endured fueled his desire to become Peshmerga. There he felt like a king of the mountains. His first major operation was on December 6, 1982, involved defeating a large military force in the Barwari area under Shaban Ghafar's leadership, which motivated him to continue. Despite the risks of being a Peshmerga, he still wanted to fight. Later on, Rzgar's father was captured, and his mother and sister fled. His brother, studying in Baghdad University, also had to escape to the mountains. He also talked about how they traveled across Bakur, Rojhelat, and Rojawa, Kurdistan, without passport, and that they felt the four parts of Kurdistan is their land. Besides his role as a Peshmerga, he also educated and advised villagers and his fellow Peshmergas. He was also passionate about photography and would borrow a camera from a friend. Despite security controls on photo development, he managed to develop 36 films across various cities. His dedication to photography was so intense that he even traded his weapon for a camera to capture active attacks during the revolution. The Indian Revolution lasted 14 years with few negotiations, unlike the Gulen Revolution, which saw no such opportunities. The Ba'ath regime aimed to crush the revolution quickly, even coordinating with Turkey, which attacked in 1983. Despite this, Rzgar and others hoped for autonomy or freedom from the Iraqi government. He talked about his thoughts of the political conflict situation among parties, prevented proper education of the new generation about the true ways of the mountain. Mixing trade with politics has led to an uncertain future for their country. During the revolution, Rzgar admired leaders like Idris Barzani. Although he never met him, he mentioned he was a great example. Also, Dr. Roche guided military activities effectively, capturing numerous enemies, and Ramzi Shaban, who later became the branch head, was a fair and supportive leader of great Peshmergas. After Anfal, Rzgar traveled to Baku, Kurdistan, and later to Sweden, visited Kurdistan in 1993, 1996, and 2001. He talked about how the achievements of 1991, including the liberation of Kurdish cities and the formation of a government, brought hope to all parts of the Kurdistan, and that neighboring countries saw their freedom as a threat. Fueling conflict and the civil war of the 90s, the PKK attacked, and conflicts between PDK and PUK harmed Kurdistan, although it sometimes felt like the world was against them. Today, America and the UK and France offer support and urge the unification of Peshmerga forces. Effective unification and proper education of troops could encourage further support from Western countries as well. Rzgar witnessed incredible sacrifices during the revolution. People sold their goats or cows to buy guns and fight. Even with family members jailed, Kurdish women selflessly prepared food for Peshmerga troops, never complaining despite difficulties. This selflessness remains a beautiful part of Kurdistan history. At the end of the podcast, we will share some of the pictures he captured. Thank you for staying with us to hear Rzgar Kissai's story. Stay tuned for upcoming episodes to hear more interesting stories about the lives of noble Peshmergas. Please give us your feedback and hit that like button.
Peshmerga